could never love anyone. But the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. I keep going round and round on the same old circuit. A wire travels underground to a vacant lot, where something I can't see interrupts the current and shrinks the picture down to a tiny dot. And from behind the screen it can look so perfect, but it's not. So here I'm sitting in my car at the same old stoplight. I keep waiting for a change, but I don't know what. So red turns into green, turning into yellow, but I'm just frozen here on the same old spot. And all I have to do is to press the pedal, but I'm not. So baby, kiss me like a drug, like a respirator, and let me fall into the dream of the astronaut, where I get lost in space that goes on forever, and you make all the rest just an afterthought. And I believe it's you who could make it better, though it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. past, so incapable of changing. You lie so well, I could never even tell what were facts in your artful rearranging. But I came back for more, and you laughed in my face and you rubbed it in, 'cause I'm a Labrador, and I'll run when the gun drops the dove again. When we first met, I was glad to be your pet, like a lab I once had that we called Maisie. But fetching sticks was the best I had for tricks. You got bored, you got mad, then you got crazy. But I came back for more, and you laughed in my face and you rubbed it in, 'cause I'm a Labrador, and I'll run when the gun drops the dove again. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. Daisy, Daisy, do remember good old Maisie, how she waited at the stairs for you? Daisy, dear, I could almost shed a tear, but let's shine in the time we have remaining. You're a tough old gal, but a dog is just a pal, and believe me, my dear, I'm not complaining, 'cause I came back for more, 'cause I knew even you did the best you could. I'm a Labrador, and with me you could see it was understood that I'll come back for more. Daisy, Daisy, do, 'cause I'm a Labrador. Yeah, I come back for more. The loyal Labrador. They served you champagne like a hero. When you landed, someone carried your bag. From here on out, you're patient zero, smelling ether as they hand you the rag. Life is good, you look around and think I'm in the right neighborhood. But honey, you just moved in. Life is grand, and wouldn't you like to have it go as planned? Go as planned. Hip hip hooray, hocus pocus. With some magic you can fly through the air. But when you're the guy pulling focus, there are people who will wish you weren't there. Life is good, you look around and think I'm in the right heart. You paid your respects like a ransom to a moment that was doomed from the start. Life is good, you look around and think I'm in the right neighborhood, but honey, you don't belong. Life is grand, and wouldn't you like to have it go as planned? Go as planned. And in the hills where hope is such a constant companion, close enough to almost touch the lights of the canyon, lights of the canyon, the lights of the canyon, lights of the canyon, the lights of the canyon, lights of the canyon, the lights of the canyon, the lights of the canyon. Once upon a time is how it always goes, but I'll make it brief. What was started out with such excitement, now I'd gladly end with relief. And what now has become a familiar motif, that nothing is good enough for people like you. Have to have someone take the fall, and something to sabotage, determined to lose it all. Critics at their worst could never criticize the way that you do. No, there's no one else I find to undermine or dash a hope quite like you. And you do it so casually too. 'Cause nothing is good enough for people like you. Have to have someone take the fall, and something to sabotage, determined to lose it all. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Exhibit A. Didn't I try again? And did the effort pay? Wouldn't a smarter man simply walk away? It doesn't really help that you can never say what you're looking for, but you'll know it when you hear it, know it when you see it walk through the door. So you say, so you've said many times before, but nothing is good enough for people like you. Have to have someone take the fall, and something to sabotage, determined to lose it all. Nothing is good enough. Saw you at the fall, picture on a closed circuit. Boy, you lost it all, thinking you could rework it. Stole a credit card and ran away. Back in Louisville they call the play, and now we'll all gets hurt the most? The guys that you would call brother, the girls that loved a ghost that had a sick mother. Now you're waiting for the mess to take, but it takes a miracle to heal this break. And now we'll all rewind and just listen for the last of summer. We'll all rewind and just listen for the last of summer. If the doctor would just send this pants, I put my hand up on the plexiglass, scan your face, see if you're in there. Wait a sec, I gotta write this down, 'cause once they put you in a paper gown, you leave no trace, like you've never been there. So we'll all rewind and just listen for the last of summer. We'll all rewind and just listen for the last of summer. We'll all rewind and wait to hear. My daddy loves me, oh he loves me. I just wish you could see how. Eating kitchen, L-shaped living room. Oh, if you lived here, you'd be home by now. He says I'm awfully good at secrets. There's some things they don't allow. Pets or parties, late night visitors. But if you lived here, you'd be home by now. He calls it Daisy's little love nest, but I have no interest in any other man but him. My daddy loves me, he's my Liebchen. I'm his eine kleine Frau. So draw the curtains and read the sign above you. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. Into an avalanche, it covered up my soul. When I am not this hunchback that you see, asleep beneath the golden hill. You who wish to conquer pain, you must learn to serve me well. Strike my side by accident as you go down for your goal. The cripple here that you clothe and feed feet is neither starved nor cold. He does not ask for your company, not at the center of the world. He did not raise me there. Your laws do not compel me to kneel grotesque and bare. I myself am the pedestal for this ugly home at which you stare. You must learn what makes me kind. The crumbs of love that you offer me, they're the crumbs I've left behind. Your pain is no credential here, it's just a shadow of my wound. To long for you, I who have no grief. I have begun to ask for you, I who have no need. You say you've gone away from me, but I can feel you when you breathe. Dress in those rags for me. I know you are not poor, and don't love me quite so fiercely now, when you know that you're not sure. It is your turn, beloved. It is your flesh that I wear. 12th of June, a gibbous moon. Was this the longest day? I'll walk down to the bay and jump off of the dock and watch the summer waste away. Then I'm bailing this town, or tearing it down, or probably more like hanging around. Yeah, I'm bailing this town, or tearing it down, or probably more like hanging around, hanging around, hanging around. So tell me what I Looking into the face of the goose snow cone. Should be shaking it loose, but you do it alone. Every look is a truce, and it's written in stone. Gotta keep it together when your friends come back. Always checking the weather, but they wanna know why. Even birds of a feather find it hard to fly. Thought I saw at my feet an origami crow. It was only the street hidden under the snow. Always snatching defeat, it's the devil I know. Gotta keep it together when your friends come back. Always checking the weather, but they wanna know why. Even birds of a feather find it hard to fly. Looking into the face of the good snow cone. I could pick up the pace, but I couldn't go on. I just wanted a place, but I ended up gone. Gotta keep it together when your friends come back. Always checking the weather, but they wanna know why. Even birds of a feather find it hard to fly. devil, you walked right in. Wearing hubris like a medal, you revel in. But it's me at whom you'll level your javelin. Wasn't that just a dear friend run, throwing your weight around the sun? Happier now that you've become what you hated, what you hated. I'm surprised I even thought I had half a chance. I was just one in a million of also-rans, who was sure to be your victim of circumstance. Once you were just a dear friend run, selling the soul you swore upon, spreading the word that you've become what you hated, what you hated. If I don't understand, well, I guess it takes all kinds. I would like to keep this vision of you intact. When we'd hang around and listen to Baccarat, and you loved the world you lived in, and it loved you back. And once you were just a dear friend run, now you look out for number one. Who would have guessed that you'd become what you hated, I guess it takes all kinds. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming off tails, heads on a side. such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy, but no one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
Out into the world with all the confidence and grace that luck instills. Each and every girl with dresses pressed and faces fresh as daffodils. This could be us, but those were not the cards that we were dealt. You're doomed to be a Kennedy when you could have been a Roosevelt. Out into the world, you're sailing into life upon a glassy sea. Flags and sails unfurled, what must it be to be so young and whole and free? This could be us, but we're the graves at which our fathers knelt. You're doomed to be a Kennedy when you could have been a Roosevelt. And we're glad we can see in them versions of the life that we almost had. Out into the world where certain things will always be beyond our scope. Just to be a girl with Gina Tay and Pink Camay and Yardley soap. This could be us, but there was just a trust we never felt. It's hard to be a Kennedy when you could have been a Roosevelt. It's hard to be a Kennedy when you could have been a Roosevelt. another illustration is wasted, 'cause the results are the same. I feel like a ghost who's trying to move your hands over some Ouija board in the hopes I can spell out my name. What some take for magic at first glance is just sleight of hand, depending on what you believe. Something gets lost when you translate. It's hard to keep straight. Perspective is everything. And I know now which is which and what angle I ought to look at it from. I suppose I should be happy to be misread. Better be that than some of the other things I have become. But nobody wants to hear this tale. The plot is cliche, the jokes are stale, and baby, we've all heard it all before. Oh, I could get specific, but nobody needs a catalog with details of a love I can't sell anymore. And aside from that, this chain of reaction, baby, is losing a link. Though I'd hope you'd know what I try to tell you, and if you don't, I could draw you a picture in invisible ink. But nobody